You know, when you can't explain who you are anymore, welcome. This is day 70 of 30 because this is exactly a specific moment where I remember this happened to me. Not a big one, not a dramatic one, just awkward. Someone asked me a normal question. So, what do you do? And I like opened my mouth and immediately I was like, I'm in trouble. I do marketing. Like, I have an agency, but I do strategy. I'm also into brand. I have a school. I have other businesses, blah, blah, blah. And the worst part, they were listening so politely, nodding, smiling. And somehow it just made it so much worse because I sounded like I didn't know who I was. I remember walking away from that conversation. Why can't I just answer this question like a normal person could, right? Like it was really bothering me. And I remember the question stayed very long time with me because until then I was always like I could be like, a different version, and earlier versions of me had a very clean introduction. Teacher, founder, business owner, fashion designer, easy, respectable. But this version of me, she kind of didn't fit into any box. And in one sentence, hell no. And that really scared me because being able to explain yourself is just not communication. It's safety. It tells people where to place you, how seriously to take you, what rules apply. And suddenly I didn't know where I fit anymore. And here's the worst part. I wasn't confused about my work. I was just confused about this identity container. There's a psychological concept called identity tag. And it's when like life changes faster than your language. Your behavior has already shifted, your energy has already moved, your priorities have already rearranged, but your words haven't caught up with yet. So you sound messy, scattered, unclear. But for women, this phase is brutal because women are taught like clarity equals credibility. Well, if you can't explain yourself clearly, you must not be serious in life. If your identity sounds layered, you must be focused, doing so many things. God knows what you're doing now. How many things you're avoiding. What is this commitment issue? I internalized all of that. I remember sitting with myself and thinking, maybe I should simplify. Maybe I should pick a thing. Like, why? It sounds like I do too much. Maybe I am too much. Not because like I wanted to, because I wanted to sound acceptable. Like, because the truth is, messy identity makes other people so uncomfortable, especially when you're a woman. People don't know how to reference you. They don't know how to introduce you. They don't know which box you fit in. So they subtly push you towards choosing. And when you've spent years being responsible, agreeable, understandable, you feel that pressure instantly. I felt it at dinner tables, at social gatherings, at conferences. Oh, you're still doing that? What is your main business? What do you really do? You also have that project? Gosh, how do you do it all? And they're not trying to be unkind. Like, I'm not complaining about people here, okay? It's just almost like there's an implication behind this question. Decide, land somewhere, float so I can put you in a neat little box in my head. And here's what I didn't understand at the time. This phase wasn't a problem. It was a transition. Before you can name who you are becoming, you often lose the ability to describe who you are. So growth kind of breaks the language first, okay? And instead of respecting that, we try to force clarity too early. We collapse ourselves back into something recognizable. I almost did that. I almost chose a smaller version of myself so that they can digest me better. Conversations make conversations easier. Introductions stop being less awkward. I kind of sound that I know what I'm doing, right? But it would have been dishonest because the truth was I wasn't meant to be that version anymore. I was building something layered, something that didn't fit neatly into their boxes. And that doesn't make me confused. It makes you early in a new identity. Day 7 isn't about figuring out that it was what you're supposed to be. It's about sitting with that discomfort. It's okay to be not able to explain yourself, but it's the signal that you're crossing like a threshold. And I hope that after today, it becomes harder to shame yourself for not fitting into that one line. Or tomorrow, we talk about comparison right here, and promise me that you are not going to be so harsh. Look, we're almost a week into this journey. I promise that by the end of this month, the 30 videos are going to be out. I am a little behind, but just the way I'm building in public, and I am facing my own challenges, but I'm not going to back down because be delusional and be unleashed.